group did. And there's also African American English features, and Cherub was, in fact, second generation Jamaican American who spoke with African American vernacular, mainly. Interpretation. Well, one of the things that I noticed was the boasts, the images. You took all these different aspects of it, and that was in favoring competition. That is, you could be a kind of a, like for peace. If you think about folk music, you're not going to get competition there, right? It's not about winning. So it favors competition. Conflict is always verbal here. You always maintain there's never a threat to anyone except verbally. I read backwards apart lyrically, right? It's always, I spit a dart right through your heart, but spit in the verbal sense of rhyming. Masculinity is highly prized. So there's a lot of sexist images in this, not in this one particularly, but you can get it in some of the others. You can't boast. One of the rules is you can never boast about what you aren't. That is to say, if you haven't done it, you can't boast about it. So one of the reasons that there's no real physical violence there, they would say, was because they weren't physically violent, and them to play as if they were thugs, tough guys, wouldn't work because they weren't. And there's a lot of references to inner city life. So my interpretation of this was that they were actually realists in the sense that the fantasy world of rap was kept separate from the real world. The violence that they would talk about was always verbal, never physical, and that was because the real world was one thing and the rap world was another. They were also libertarians. Libertarianism is a belief in competition, in free competition, and that everybody should be just capitalist, basically. Pure capitalism without regulations and stuff. And it was designed for inner city kids, aimed at inner city kids. I mean, they weren't excluding anybody, but it was always about the inner city life. So that's a very short version of the type of thing that you can do with a genre analysis. So to sum up, what I'm trying to do today was to explain different forms of discourse analysis, two different forms. And in the class on Wednesday, Maureen Matteries is going to come. And she's going to be speaking about her form of discourse analysis. And her form of discourse analysis involves student writing. So she's going to look at student writing from the discourse analysis perspective. And you probably have already heard this heard what she said by the time I put this up. Well, maybe I'll put up the link and see if anybody finds it. Anyway, tell me what you think, if this worked. If I do put this on YouTube, please put comments on there. You could see what it'll be up then for anybody to see, so maybe some people might stumble upon it. But mainly it's for this class, and we'll see if it worked. Thank you.